Do you have any questions? The interviewer can ask this question. What do you do? Do you simply say that you do not have any questions? Or are there certain things that you could get to know by asking? Not asking any questions is not a good way to handle this question. Asking a silly or irrelevant question, on the other hand, could also backfire. Let me tell you what are the different types of questions you can ask. I will also give you examples, and towards the end of the video, I will also tell you what questions you should not ask. We could ask 5 types of questions. Number 1, questions about the job role and work. Number 2, questions on the structure of the office and department. Number 3, questions on the culture of the organization. Number 4, questions on growth and advancement. And number 5, questions on mission and vision of the organization. Let us look at examples of questions about the job role and work. Could you describe the responsibilities of the position? For this job position, what qualities are you looking for? What are the biggest challenges of this job? How would you describe a typical day in this position? What are the most important things I should accomplish in the first 3 months? Now some questions on the structure of the office and department. What is the team size of this office or department? Who does this position report to? How are new members of the team helped to get on board? We will now look at questions on the culture of the organization. What cultural aspects should I keep in mind about the company? What are the best things about working for this company? What type of background would be best suited to achieve success in this position? Moving on to questions on growth and advancement. What are the prospects for growth and advancement for this job position? What are the career advancement prospects in the company? What could be a career path in the company beginning with this position? Are there professional development opportunities in the company? And now, the questions on the mission and vision of the company. How would you describe the values of the company? What significant change has the company achieved in the last 3 years? What are the company's growth plans for the next 3 years? By the way, you do not need to ask all these questions. These are examples you can choose from. Ask 1 or 2 questions that are most important for you. And finally, there are some questions that you should not ask. What does this company do? Come on, you should not apply to a company if you do not know what it does. What would my job responsibilities be? This question shows that you do not even know about the job role that you have applied for. Who are your primary competitors? Your research should have been done, and you should be knowing about the competitors of the company before you apply for a job there. When will I get a promotion or a raise? Instead of asking a direct question like this, it is best to ask one of the questions that I have already mentioned earlier about growth and advancement. What is the worst thing about working in this company? The reason why you should not ask this question is to avoid negative aspects at this point in time at the stage of interviews. You can always find out about negative aspects through your research before applying for a job in the company. Did I get the job? Please don't ask this during the interview. It shows desperation or impatience or both. They will anyway let you know once they have made the decision. I would suggest that you simply stick to the 5 types of questions that I have told you about. All the best for your interviews.